Hey everyone, I'm Rebecca McLaughlin-Eastham and this is our first show from inside the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. In a recent cultural revolution that has seen live music performed here for the first time in almost 4 decades, we're at the Tantora Festival to interview Greek music legend Yanni. A little bit later on, we'll head to a Berber city in Tunisia to explore the inside of a cave which has become something of an art gallery. But first, the northwestern Saudi desert in which I'm walking has settlements that date back more than 2,000 years. Dalene Hassan has more on the historic sites of Al-Ula.
Tucked away under a bed of sandy desert lies a hidden ancient city. These outcrops are the remnants of Madayan Saleh or Al-Hijr, a lost kingdom located 22 kilometers from Al-Ula, northeast of Al-Medina. While many have heard of the Nabatean capital of Petra in neighboring Jordan, few have ventured to their second largest city, which has been a UNESCO World Heritage Site since 2008. This was once a thriving metropolis. Now a set of well-preserved 1st century BC tombs and structures dot the Silk Road towards what was a vast trading empire. The area contains evidence of earlier civilizations, such as the Manians of Yemen and the Lionids of Arabia. Inscriptions on Ikma Mountain reveal the names of tribes and the laws of those who carved them centuries ago.
This 2,000-year-old library is where Lionid inhabitants wrote their life story. This site is a hidden treasure from Saudi's past, and today the kingdom aims to make it a part of its future in light of the country's 2030 vision.
The vision aims to lessen the kingdom's dependence on oil and transform its economy by developing public services and increasing tourism. I met with the CEO of Al-Ula Royal Commission, who's working to revive the long covered-up history. We soared over many ancient sites, including Al-Aqra Mountain, where the first Muslims would rest on their way to Mecca.
These are the memories of travelers. This is their permanent hashtag on Twitter for us today to understand.
Amr explained the plan to preserve Al-Ula and open it up to the world.
Our phase 1 completes in 2023. We will be introducing by then significant tourism and hospitality and culture infrastructure in Al-Ula. This includes creating living museum network from galleries, from outdoor art installations, to viewpoints. For this destination to succeed, we have to protect heritage and nature because ultimately they are the reason why this place is special.
Nestled in this desert oasis lies the old city of Al-Ula, established around 800 years ago. The local community here have hosted the travelers for centuries, but the aim today is to build the next generation of hospitality from the ground up. Abdullah is a local guide who started working in tourism 2 years ago.
We strive to create a balance between heritage preservation of these beautiful treasures inside Al-Ula, as you can see, along with hosting hundreds of thousands of tourists.
In the next 14 years, the government plans to increase the revenue earned from tourism to 18% of its GDP. And by hosting major events around national sites like Al-Ula, the conservative kingdom hopes to turn a new page in its history.
As far as a backdrop for the staging of a cultural exposition in the Middle East goes, the imposing rock formations of Al-Ula take some beating. And it's right here that the Winter of Tantora Festival is being staged, treating audiences to some very famous musical performances. To know how far Saudi Arabia has come in less than 2 years to liberalize its music and art scene, you need only look to the debut of Tantora. Locals and tourists flocked to the season of events, which included a hot air balloon festival and horse endurance racing, plus a Van Gogh art exhibition. Stealing most of the headlines was the previously banned live music, with the late Egyptian diva Kulthum appearing in holographic form. And adding international appeal was the Italian tenor Andrea Bocelli, plus the popular Greek composer, pianist and instrumentalist Yanni. a #1 selling artist in the New Age category who has accumulated around 40 platinum and gold albums and played some of the world's most historic sites to more than 500 million people. In Saudi, Yanni performed inside a custom-built mirrored performance hall, treating fans to material spanning his 35-year career. He stepped away from rehearsals to speak to Inspire. Yanni, a very warm welcome to Inspire Middle East.
Thank you very much. It's very nice to be here.
In your concerts, you play for hours without any musical score in front of you. How do you stay focused?
I never forget anything to do with music. Music is meant to be for your ears. It's for the auditory system. To try to write it down on a piece of paper, it's not exactly, it lives here. It lives in my mind and it lives in my ears.
It took you almost 30 years to understand where your music comes from. Can you explain for me the creative process?
The creative mode is a place to go where you're in complete surrender. You can't grab at creativity. It's much like trying to grasp for a butterfly. If you grab it, you will destroy it. If you put your hand out, it has to come to you. So you put yourself in a place where the music comes to you.
Now, you're no stranger to the MENA region. You've played in Kuwait, Saudi Arabia before, the United Arab Emirates, and North Africa, Tunisia. Tell me, what resonates with you about this region?
The people, first of all. They have honored me in every one of these countries that you mentioned. Every city I've ever been, it has been stunning how much love these people are giving me.
I hear that you may have a surprise in store for your Saudi fans. Can you tell us what that might be?
It's called When Dreams Come True. And this is a place where dreams begin. And I thought it would be very appropriate to play this song for the very first time live right here in Al-Ula.
You love to play in historical places, from the Acropolis to China's Forbidden City to the Taj Mahal. How much does the venue have an impact on the performance?
It makes all the difference in the world. Because when the audience sits in front and they're looking at this magnificence behind us, how would you replace any of that? They're unrepeatable. The audience sits, and before we even walk on stage, they're already in a frame of mind. The emotion is there already. All I have to do is amplify what they're already feeling by using the music and my words.
The fans are very important to you, but you don't live for commercial success. You don't release singles, for example. So how important is it for you to build on a growing young fan base?
It's been like this for 40 years in my career. I only have played and recorded the music that I liked, independent of what is in and what is out today and what's hip and what's cool and not cool. It doesn't mean anything to me. I have to tell the truth, so I only write what I like.
And lastly, you don't like the label that some of the media have given you, which is New Age musician. Tell me why.
It's a convenient category that means nothing. What does New Age mean? They didn't know what to do with guys like me, because my music doesn't fit. It has rock and roll in it, it has jazz, it has classical influences, it has any influence from Middle Eastern influences, Asian influence, all over the world. And my orchestra comes from all over the world too. They don't know what to do, so New Age sounds good, put them all in there.
Yanni, it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank you, you're pleasant, thank you.
Instead of displaying artworks in gleaming galleries and museums, there's a place in Tunisia doing things a little bit differently. Inez Mathlouthi discovers an unconventional cultural hub northwest of Tunis.
In our drive from Tunis, the ancient ruins of Al-Ula sit up on a hill in the town of Dahmani. Yet the tourists traveling to this former settlement of an ancient Berber kingdom are here for another hidden treasure. Artwork hangs from the walls of a natural cave filled with paintings and installations. It attracts about 5,000 visitors a year, according to the Regional Commission of Tourism in Dahmani. The visitors are mostly Tunisian, looking to explore not just this unique art gallery, but also a famed well built around a Tunisian remake of Shakespeare's epic tragedy Romeo and Juliet. In 1993, Ammar, a 60-year-old painter, decided to turn this 30-meter deep cave into a cultural hub in his region using his life savings.
I wanted to protect my fellow artists, so I created this cave as a refuge or shelter for them, to protect them from extinction. It's an ironic expression, but it's true.
The legend of Maysar and Marconda is a well-known tale in the local community, based on a sorrowful love story. It is believed to have taken place nearby this very cave, precisely at this well, which inspired a young artist to immortalize the heartfelt plight in a novel.
I felt in love with the place, with the atmosphere. So from now 3 or 4 years, I came most of the time in the weekend to have times with Ammar and to work for hours in this place.
Ammar is also working with other actors such as Saber, who is a local artist, to create a play and also a short film about Marconda and Maysar. They are filming inside the cave and aim to have the production ready in time for the 5th edition of the Sika Jazz Festival in June 2019.
I wanted to document Maysar and Marconda in a play. I believe that anyone that wants to be more than an amateur artist should come here and take lessons from Ammar.
With this assembly of artists, Ammar hopes to establish the ideal place for creative expression in Dahmani, where actors and painters can create productions and other interactive projects, and one day display their work on a global stage.
Well, that is a wrap of our show. It's time for me to say masalama from Saudi Arabia. Before I leave you, here are some social media posts that caught the attention of the team this week.
Mikhail from the Philippines shared this shot saying that he loved Al-Ula's otherworldly landscape. And Mohammed from Indonesia jumped for joy with his friends in Saudi, having worked at the first Tantora Festival.